Are you suffering with doom scrolling addiction, anxiety, depression, or other related mental problems? Today I'm going to teach you a really powerful method to help you reclaim your brain. This method is something that is highly beneficial for your mental health, and it's actually something that I have intuitively known about for many years, but just recently I have rediscovered it. So it actually all comes down to first thing in the morning, because what you do first thing in the morning dictates how the rest of your day is going to go to a large degree. So when you wake up first thing in the morning, avoid as much as possible going on your phone because it's overstimulating first thing in the morning. You want to start your day as calm as possible, and going on your phone is overstimulating and it will trigger your doom scrolling addiction. So you want to avoid going on your phone first thing in the morning and just wake up and do your morning routine, whatever you do, wash your face, brush your teeth, just go through your morning routine, maybe drink some coffee or tea or whatever you like. If you normally eat breakfast first thing in the morning, you can eat your breakfast. And then after that point, after you do your normal little morning routine, but without the technology, without going on your phone, without going on your computer, you know, maybe you can read the newspaper instead just to check the local news and whatnot. And then after that point, you go outside and you breathe the fresh air early in the morning, and you just breathe that cold fresh air, and that will oxygenate your all your cells, your entire body, and so on, and that will wake you up and kind of get your body ready for the next step. So you just do maybe a little bit of deep breathing outside, and you find a nice place outside to just chill out. So for me, I like lately where I'm living, I go on the back porch, and there's like a seating area there, and I just sit there. And what I do is I read one of my books because I like to read these powerful philosophical books, and I have one right here, which is called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and it's a really powerful book, and essentially it speaks about many powerful topics. It's like a philosophy on life, and one of the things that it speaks about, which I was reading about today, is the other self, because there is two selves in the philosophy of this book, which is the other self and the other self. So one is the fear-based self, which is like the lower self, and the other one is the faith-based self, which is the higher self. And I can really relate to that with my own personal experience. I think in the future I might do a review of this book because it's so powerful. But there's also so many other books, and as I mentioned in my previous video, the reading books is so powerful and it's calming, and it's great first thing in the morning because you're just reading the book, you're absorbing the information, it's like a meditation, so you're feeling calm and you're expanding your vocabulary. It's like a workout for your brain, and it's very beneficial to read these books first thing in the morning. And I personally prefer nonfiction books because they're like wealths of knowledge, essentially. So I like books like that, and there's also another book that I've been reading a bit lately, which is this book about meditation. And so just sitting there reading your book first thing in the morning, it starts the day off in this very calm manner, just breathing the fresh air, reading the book, kind of like in this meditation, rather than starting the day looking at your phone, like doom scrolling, just looking at the news or whatever, just bombing, the countries bombing other countries, like, gangs, whatever, like the disasters that are happening in the world. I don't really like the news. I don't really want to know what's happening, like, on the other side of the world or whatever. I guess it is good to know in some cases, but for me, I more so like to be somewhat in my bubble. I like to live almost like in this bubble because I like to be very like at peace. You know, I don't really like to. I don't want to feel anxious about what's happening in the world, what's happening in like China or the Ukraine or whatever. I just want to feel at peace, and I don't really want to think about like the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. Just I almost imagine like a bubble around me in the sense that that is like my consciousness, and then whatever that I allow into that bubble is what I allow consciously. I allow that into my bubble, right? Like of consciousness, of thought, and so on, right? So that's kind of an interesting concept to think about, where your consciousness is almost like a bubble. So don't allow like negativity to enter your bubble of consciousness, because you are the warrior, you are the guardian of your bubble of consciousness. So do not allow negativity to enter into your mind. And you can also do so many other things first thing in the morning to help you mentally. And one thing you can do is you can do positive affirmations. So if you find that one of the mental problems you've been having is negative thinking, then one thing you can do to help in the morning is either writing or saying or thinking with your inner monologue, with your inner voice, these positive affirmations. Like, for example, you can think, I am, I am valuable, I am powerful, I am pure love, I am pure spirit, or you can think to yourself anything like, oh, today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a great day. And just like a mantra, and just repeat that positive message. And you're almost like brainwashing yourself in a sense. Not really brainwashing, but you are feeding yourself with these positive messages. And I'm not religious or anything, but I think that there is power in prayer too. So if you believe in a higher power or something, you can maybe try praying. I haven't tried that really myself, but it's definitely something I want to try, just to see what happens. Just like pray every day, even though I'm not Christian or anything like that, but I would pray to the universe and just pray every day kind of thing, and just like pray for like good things, and then see what happens. I feel like that would actually change my life, because everything depends on your perspective of the world for the most part. Because if you look at people who have a negative perspective, they are, you know, they see the world in like dark and like evil and whatnot. If you look at people with a positive perspective, they see opportunities, they see love, they see friendship and whatnot. So much depends on your perspective. And so, how you start off in the morning, first thing in the morning, is so important. And I think that starting it off reading a book, doing meditation, positive affirmations, or it could be anything. It could be like working out, yoga. Yoga's quite good because it's like a meditation, but it's also very good exercise for the body. And so many different things you can do in the morning. And how you start off the day will dictate how your day ends up. Because if you wake up starting off the day doom scrolling on your phone, I think it will kind of create this almost like overstimulation in your brain, and it will, I think in a lot of people, it creates anxiety. But if you start off the day slowly, very calmly, with a positive mentality, and doing these positive activities, I think it will really benefit you. It definitely has benefited me, and I just want to say I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I'm not a trained professional, but I'm just sharing with you what I have learned from my own experiences recently. And so I think you should definitely give it a try. And I'm very sure that you will see positive results from this practice, from having like this conscious, positive practice in the first thing in the morning when you wake up in the morning, and just start off your day on a positive note. Continue your day, do your work or whatever you're doing throughout the day, but after that point, you will continue with this newfound positive energy, and you will go forward through your day with this wonderful kind of glow for real. So I definitely think everybody who's watching this video, you should try out this method, and then if you can just comment down in the comments and tell me how it was, what results you had from it, or have you tried something similar before? Just let me know down in the comments, and yeah, I will definitely have a good day today due to my morning ritual, and I hope that you all have a good day too. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.